They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 5-yard line.
They'll give it to Jenkins.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. With his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter.
And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Niners 14, Bears nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Now a give right side Swift. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there.
To throw, it's Williams.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards in a Chicago first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Quick slant to Brown.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Now the 49ers going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Four receivers in the package. Here's 3rd and 7. To the air, Williams. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jeremy.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. You know, partner, fantasy football doesn't take into account the guys close to the football, the guys in the line of scrimmage. This is one where our eyes are going to be focused on that battle in the trenches all game long.
Mike, it doesn't matter if it's Pee-wee football, middle school football, or NFL football. You can only do offensively what your offensive line allows you to do. And I think that's exactly the case for both of these teams here today. They are going to win or lose based on the ability of gaining an advantage in the offensive defensive line. So I think we're going to see downhill run game. I think we're going to see play action pass. And the team that's able to impose their will up front along the trenches, I think that's going to be the team that finds himself at the end of this one coming out with the win.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Jets.
Man in motion is Smith. Now, Murray on the bootleg. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That is Trey Hendrickson, the veteran, in there to record the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That'll bring up 2nd and long. McBride is the motion man. Murray now on 2nd down. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and long. To throw is Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Brings up fourth down.
Murray throwing on fourth down. That one caught by Smith. He's going to have the Jets first down.
A gain of 12.
It's a gain of 12 on fourth down. In motion comes Pittman. They'll run the draw, and here's Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
How would you like to be a defender and see a guy like this coming full steam ahead, trying to barrel down on you? I'll tell you what, I'm not sure if I'm cut out for that, and you can see why. His ability to play through contact is just a lot to handle.
Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was brought down at the 26. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. He'll tuck it and take off. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Scrambles from the pocket.
Can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
16 yards. First down, Jets.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it with 2nd down and 13 in front of them. Back to throw is Murray. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. A throw on the move is caught. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. Going to bring up 4th down. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This from 30 yards out. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Jets will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he will dive into the end zone. 91 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers move out to a 7-3 lead.
Makes the score Niners 7, Jets 3. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. motion is Smith. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home. Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the third and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Result of the play.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. On the draw is Judkins. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, on that third and real long, he might not pick up the first down, although it looked for a minute like he was, Mike. That is a heck of a run. I've had a coach tell us those third and long pickups, that's just like adding that yardage to the punt.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
On first down, it's Murray. Open man downfield. It's Pittman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
26 yards. First down, New York.
First down throw for Murray. Again, they target Pittman. He's got another catch.
Murray's pass.
So they have it 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. He'll look deep for Pittman. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
16-yard line.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Back to throw. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
A gain of
Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
At the 33-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Now timeout signal 4, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Right back to Harrison. He's got him again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin set
Both
to kick
teams
off.
ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? They'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Judkins. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. The throw here is complete. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Robbie Oots, touchdown, 49ers. Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Murray now to throw on first down. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it. That chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
2nd and 6.
2nd down, Murray. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Murray. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. Throwing again is Murray. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
And what a nice job there, getting his feet down on the sideline to secure his first catch of the game. They need to continue to find ways to get him involved, however the opportunity presents.
From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Murray. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away, incomplete.
So far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
They're going to bring him down to 21, but they're also going to move the chains after that run. 1st down, picked up on the ground. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. At the throw is Murray. And he will score. Game on. Trey McBride. Touchdown, New York. Big play coming here for the Jets as they will set up for 2. Man in motion is Smith. Will try to run it in with Achane. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the 4th quarter. He's going to let that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, they get the takeaway they needed. It is intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's Henry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Murray now off the bootleg. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
The faithful roaring here in Santa Clara. This is third down. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. To the end zone. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And the Niners are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
He's into space, past the 15. Jalen Waddle on his horse. And he will dive into the end zone. 99 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Lining up for the extra point.
Fair and good on the point after. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll look underneath for Henry. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. Here's 2nd down. They go play action for Murray. In trouble, and down he goes. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 12.
Now Murray. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to go up top here for McBride. That's caught! And he is going to have a Jets 1st down on what will be a big play there from 4th and long. From the gun, it's Murray. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Pass intended for Williams. It'll bring up 2nd down. Murray's going to throw again. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Jets 18.
A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. And the 49ers hands team living up to their name, getting their hands on it, and sewing this one up.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Judkins now on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They get 18 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game and are going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.